Welcome, everybody, to the Boomer and Son NBA All-Star Game podcast. Me and Boomer just watched the All-Star Game. Honestly, the All-Star Game's a little bit weak, but the fourth quarter is always a lot of fun. I like these new Kobe rules. Boomer, what do you think about the All-Star Game this year?
Hey Joe, All-Star game. It was pretty good entertainment, but kind of a joke as always. Like, what's this? Steph Curry wins MVP. Seriously, Steph Curry is the MVP. They watching the same game I'm watching because fourth quarter, I don't know if he even hit a shot. You know that the guy put up 27 3-point shots. Ends up with what, like 50 points. And oh, look, he's the MVP. But hey, maybe you need to hit a shot every once in a while that actually counts. So no, I give it to LeBron. He's game-winning shot. He's kind of running the offense, running the defense, played 36 minutes. And that was a nice closing shot. Contested, double teamed, drops it in. Wasn't a swish, but it counts. So there you go. Meaningless game. But LeBron is really the MVP. This is crap. This whole Steph Curry. Look at me. I take 100 shots and I get a lot of points. So now I'm the MVP.
Boomer, you're my dad, and I love you and all, but I think I'm going to have to unplug your TV, throw it out the window, because it should be illegal for you to watch basketball with a take that bad. Are you kidding me?
Son?
LeBron James? Curry put on a historic performance. LeBron James hit one shot down the stretch. I mean, he hit that three in the fourth, and then he had that one mid-range. But come on, Curry had 50 points, and he was pulling up from everywhere on the court. He didn't care where he was. He was pulling up. Yeah, he shot 27 threes, but Boomer, riddle me this. How many threes did he make? 16. 16. He's shooting over a 50% clip from three. He was ripping them. He went out there in the first quarter on a mission, and he set a record in two different quarters for the most threes ever made in a quarter in an All-Star game or in any NBA game. 16 threes? And it's not like he was pulling up regular threes. This man was stepping back 6 feet, 5 feet behind the three-point line with a hand in his face. Because why not? He's Steph Curry, one of the greatest players to touch this game, the greatest point guard of all time. I just don't see how you could think LeBron's the MVP in this. LeBron, boomer. LeBron shot what, like 11% from three? Do you really think that's acceptable to win an MVP? Do you, Boomer?
Son, let me go a little bit reverse Skip Bayless on you. As I educate you on really what's going on here, okay? Because Skip has got this kind of whacked out opinion. I think it's just like a posture that he takes, fine and dandy. Guy's kind of, he seems like a smart guy, but I think plays an idiot, I guess, in his show. That LeBron can't hit the last shot. But in fact, it's like the other way around. Steph Curry can't hit the last shot. He can hit the shot in the middle of the game that doesn't count. He's great at that, man. He hits tons of them, and he shoots volumes. Like, look at, he had, how many shots did he have in the game? Did we go through how many shots he actually had in the game? That's like some stupid number here. What was I don't even know. 27. He threw up 27 threes, a total of 30 field goals attempted. 30. So he's basically just hogging the ball, shooting whenever he wants. So it's kind of like backyard. He's playing like a backyard game, which is fine. He's loosey-goosey, right? And he's draining them all. It is credit, that's good. But honestly, they're not great basketball plays. I mean, sure, some of them far out. Whenever there's any pressure, he bailed out. Didn't make any decent passes. Didn't really do much of anything. Really, LeBron was looking to feed him. LeBron's looking to feed everybody. He did not play his best game. So that's what's so amazing. He actually didn't really play very well, especially in the middle of the game. But fourth quarter, hit that big three from a long ways out. Got a couple of good, a lot of rebounds. And then, you know what? They needed 2 points to close it. Steph tried to close it just to place the previous possession. What happened? Big brick, right? Big brick. LeBron goes up, contested. He drops it. So you play 36 minutes, you rebound, you get 8 assists, you block, couple turnovers, not good. Steal. He really, this is a guy who's like 37 years old and plays like a youngster. It's kind of ridiculous to me. It's amazing how well he plays. And not that Steph's a kid anymore either, but I don't know that you win MVP just for just taking a million shots and getting lucky on a bunch of them. And then when the chips are down, you miss all your shots, you're like, oh, but you're so good. Look, we're going to give you the MVP award because you hit so many shots. There you go, Steph Curry, 50 points. Forget about it. You got to make a shot that counts, man. That's what's important.
That was a virtuoso. That was a virtuoso from Stephen Curry. From Stephen Wardell Curry. Wardell Stephen Curry.
I thought you were going to say that was a virtuoso from me because now you actually understand something about basketball.
Stephen Curry proved tonight why he's better than Magic Johnson. Stephen Curry tonight proved why he might be the best player in the NBA.
I think you mean Stephen Curry. I read that. It says Stephen Curry on the thing.
Stephen Curry played out of his mind, and Team LeBron would not even be in that game if it was not for Curry. They would not even be close because Joel Embiid was cooking them. Joel Embiid put up 36. LaMelo was hitting whatever he wanted. Booker was hitting whatever he wanted. Even DeJounte Murray got in the mix. They were going crazy. And the only reason that they were even in the game was because Steph Curry went out and put up a 50 bomb. That man put up a 50 bomb in the All-Star game.
I'm going to tell you this. If you got an argument with my man LeBron as the MVP, then I would say that your second choice on that team would still not be Stephen Curry. It would be Giannis Antetokounmpo. He played a fantastic game. I'm going to tell you, the guy did not play this game as if it was an all-star game. Like, oh, this is just goofing around. Man, his defense was amazing, especially in the third and the fourth quarter. He was attacking everybody, just getting steals. He did not stop the dunks and the thunderous dunks. Those dunks that he had, they were better than that, whatever you want to call it, dunk contest that they had the night before. That was like a sham. It was a shambles. Guys couldn't even hit any dunks. It was like a comedy almost. Like, geez, I felt like I could have gone out there, probably laid down a dunk. They'd have to drop the net about a foot, okay? I'll give you that. But seriously, the quality of the dunks was useless. Maybe if you hit a dunk every once in a while, it'll make the dunk contest a little bit more interesting. But Giannis, man, he went hard. LeBron had that reverse. Man, there's some serious dunks in this game, better than last night.
Boomer, I will give you that. I will give you that. The in-game dunks in this game were better than last night, but I will never give you that Giannis should have been the MVP over Curry. Curry went out there. He said, I haven't been having the greatest stretch. I've been missing a lot of shots. People have been criticizing my game a lot. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make this team Steph. It's not Team LeBron anymore. It's Team Steph. He lost that challenge last night at the skills competition with Aisha against 2 Chainz. He's a little bit down. People were making fun of him a little bit. He comes out there and drops 50? Stephen Curry put on a clinic tonight, and he was the best player on the court at all times. There was no point in the game where I thought there was anyone that is even touching Steph Curry's greatness on the court tonight. And Boomer, you should be thankful that you even got to witness that. You should be thankful that you even got to witness that performance that Steph Curry put on tonight.
Yeah, whatever. I got to tell you this, son, that for the first 3 quarters, it was pretty impressive. Though, again, it's a little bit of hog ball, okay? Not really my favorite type of basketball. But in the fourth quarter, you kind of hit on something there. I think that he should have had Aisha sub in for him because I think she could have scored more points than him. Or at least she would have not hogged the ball so much so that Giannis could go in. I mean, he ended up with 30 points and a crap load of rebounds. I mean, this guy, he had 12 rebounds. I mean, he was dominant. He was dominant. That's what a most valuable player is they're dominant. They don't just do one thing. Oh, look at me. I take a bunch of shots. Pretty boy. Oh, look, and now I'm going to look into the crowd and ask them, did the ball go in? Did the ball go in? Oh, yeah. And away I go. Forget about it. What is that? Some little childish thing? Get out of here. Give me a real guy. Get Giannis in there, bang it down. And believe me, at the end, where they needed to stop Embiid, I didn't see Curry doing a whole lot there.
Boomer. I feel like I'm just losing an immaculate amount of brain cells having this conversation. Guys, in the comments, put down who deserved this MVP. Was it LeBron, Mr. Flop himself, La Flop, La Choke, La under 20% from three, or was it the Greek Freak, the Greek Choke, the Greek Sucks, or was it the greatest of all time, Stephen Curry? Put it down in the comments. Boomer, that All-Star game, it was interesting. It was kind of what you expect from an All-Star game, but that dunk competition last night, that's not what I expect from a dunk competition ever. And in all your time, because what have you watched? Like 395 dunk competitions? You've been around here since the dinosaurs were dunking back in the day. Have you ever seen someone have that many dunk attempts before?
I've watched a few dunk competitions in my day, and I've never seen anything like I saw last night. That was comedic. And I don't know if it's because they don't actually get good dunkers anymore. Like maybe nobody wants to be in it because they're going to embarrass themselves. Like I'm not sure what the heck is going on, but those guys absolutely sucked. Like I've never seen so many misses ever. It was like everybody was missing. Honestly, the guy to win, I think I'd just run up, just dunk it. Boom. Yeah. It was ridiculous. I think that the whole night is pretty weak. The 3-point shooting was crap. I'm glad Karl Anthony Towns won. I mean, I like him a lot. And I like that a big man wins it. It makes me very happy. But honestly, whatever.
I think the fact that the final dunk, all he had to do was get the ball in the net and he won. It was actually, he didn't even have to get it in the net because the lowest score is a 6 and he needed a 6 to win. He needed 6s across the board to win. He could have drop kicked the ball into the crowd. Obi Toppin could have just drop kicked the ball into the crowd and he's still winning the dunk contest. NBA, fix your formatting. How is this happening, man? How is this happening?
So what I would have liked is that the actual dunk that he did was a goaltend. So they should have called a foul on him, taken points off, and he loses the competition. It was that crap. They should have all lost. Like they should have just said, you know what? There's no winner here. Everybody go home. There's no winner. You guys are not good enough to win this. That would have been funny.
We're hoping next year it's a little bit better. Maybe get Lonnie Walker in the dunk contest. For you guys that know Lonnie Walker, he's a high flyer. That guy can float. It would be cool to see him in the dunk contest. I don't know. We need some star power, though. We need some actual good players. No one wants to watch Juan Toscano Anderson in the dunk contest. No one wants to watch that. No one. I don't want to watch it. Boomer doesn't want to watch it. None of you guys don't want to watch it. If you say you do, you're lying. Okay? You're lying. So hopefully the NBA can fix that. The skills competition, I mean, it was cool to see Evan Mobley at a half court shot, but I mean, I would again rather see like LeBron in there. That would have been cool. I understand it. He doesn't want to get injured. It was cool to see Giannis and his brothers out there too. But All-Star weekend, rating this out of 10, Boomer. What are you giving it?
Standard All-Star weekend, give it a 3. Pro Bowl, probably a 2. Coming up, I guess we'll see what happens. But I mean, I'm not a big fan of the All-Star things, really. Kind of like the real games. Although, like I said, I did like how Giannis played in this All-Star game, and LeBron, man, they were kicking, they were working. We're just out there smiling it up for the crowd, man. They were working because they had a goal. LeBron wanted to win that game in Cleveland for his team. It's his house. In his house, he needs to win. And that's why he took the last shot. Called for the ball. You called it, you said it yourself. He called for it. He saw that, Curry is not going to do jack anyways. And he closed the door the way that a closer should. Skippy. That's what a closer does. Even though it's an All-Star game, still, it was a nice shot. Big crowd. Sentimental moment for the King at home near Akron, Ohio. You had to love it. I know you love it, Joe. That was just a moment.
We saw 2 boys today that were born in Akron, Ohio, play on the same team. I think the one that's a little bit shorter proved why he is the real king of Cleveland, and he took the crown back from LeBron James, going off for 50 points. But I thought this was a great game. It's interesting at the very end. I kind of like this new format. Tomorrow, or maybe the next day, we're going to be talking about some football conspiracy theories. Maybe talk a little bit more about basketball. Ben Simmons, James Harden. Ben Simmons' debut coming up soon. Boomer, what do you have to say to close this one out?
And don't forget, we're going to be thinking about that MLB lockout. We're going to be talking about that. That's kind of a very interesting story right there. But you know what? Remember, all hail to King James. And remember, most valuable player actually has to be the most valuable player, not just the guy who gets the most points. Final lesson to you, my son.